The quiet cost of never complaining. You say, "It's fine," even when something in you is already tightening. You feel the irritation rise, and you press it down before it ever reaches your mouth. You have gotten very good at disappearing inside your own discomfort. When a conversation stalls, you grab your phone, pretending to check something urgent, because the silence feels louder than whatever you're holding in. When someone bumps into your boundary, you smile and step aside, even though your chest goes cold. When a waiter gets your order wrong, you tell them it's okay, and you eat it anyway. You know that feeling. That small, hot flare of annoyance. That quick calculation. Is this worth the trouble? So you swallow it. You always swallow it. Outwardly, you are easy, flexible, understanding. Inside, something keeps folding inward. There is a particular tiredness that comes from never pushing back. Not physical, emotional. It sits behind your eyes, a dull ache, from holding so much in. You become the person people describe as calm, laid back, low drama. They don't see how much of you is being quietly managed just to keep the peace. Notice how you say, "Don't worry about it," when you are actually worried. Notice how you say, "It's no big deal," when it is. Notice how you soften your voice when something matters to you. You learned a long time ago that trouble is dangerous. Not always loud danger. Sometimes quiet. The kind where someone withdraws. The kind where the room feels colder. The kind where love becomes conditional. So you became agreeable. Not because you don't have opinions, but because you don't feel safe expressing them. This didn't start with strangers. It started in places where you needed to belong. You noticed how moods shifted, how tension entered a room, how being difficult changed how people looked at you. So you adjusted. You learned to read the emotional weather, to avoid storms, to keep things smooth. If I don't complain, I won't be left. That belief settled into you quietly. Now it runs your life in small, invisible ways. At work, you take on more than you should. In relationships, you let things slide that hurt. In your own mind, you question whether your feelings are even valid. You don't call it suppression. You call it being mature. But there is a cost to being endlessly accommodating. A slow erosion. You don't explode. You don't create scenes. You just disappear a little more each time. There is a question underneath all this restraint. What happens inside you? When you learn that causing no trouble is the only way to stay loved, you become very good at being tolerable. You laugh things off. You make yourself small. You absorb the impact so no one else has to. You tell yourself it's fine. But your body remembers. The tight jaw. The shallow breath. The knot in your stomach that never quite goes away. That is all the anger you never let out. Not loud. Just heavy. It turns inward. It becomes self-doubt. Self-blame. A vague sadness you can't quite place. You start to feel like your needs are somehow excessive. Like wanting more is a problem. So you stop wanting. Or you pretend you do. This pattern once kept you safe. It kept you connected. It kept you included. But now it keeps you distant from yourself. You don't know what you feel until it has already passed. You don't know what you want until it's already too late. You are strong, yes. But you are also tired. Not from doing too much. From being too quiet. You were never meant to survive by disappearing inside your own silence. Not complaining kept you connected. It was never the truth of who you are. And as the room goes still again, and there is nothing left to smooth over, you can feel what has been missing. Not loudly. Just enough to notice. Just enough to linger.